Ever wondered why a simple thank you can light up your day, or why recognition at work feels so satisfying? This is not a frivolous inquiry, but one that taps into the very core of our being. It's a question that echoes in the hearts of every individual, regardless of their age, ethnicity, or social status. From the bustling metropolises to the quiet corners of the rural heartlands, the craving for appreciation is a universal human experience. It's not about vanity or ego, but something much deeper, more fundamental, woven into the fabric of our human nature. It's the gentle tug at our heartstrings when we're acknowledged, the warmth that spreads through us when we're seen, truly seen, for who we are and what we do. It's a connection, a validation, a shared understanding that we matter. Join us as we delve into the depths of this fascinating aspect of our humanity, the craving to be appreciated. Imagine two friends, Jack and Jill, both equally talented, but with one crucial difference. Jack and Jill were childhood friends who grew up together. They attended the same school, joined the same clubs, and even played the same sports. Both were brimming with potential, each as talented and intelligent as the other. However, there was one stark difference between the two. Jack was often showered with appreciation, while Jill, on the other hand, rarely received any. Jack's parents, teachers and coaches always admired his efforts, praising him for his hard work and achievements. Each word of appreciation was like a pat on the back, a token of recognition that fueled his confidence. It made him believe in his abilities and pushed him to strive for greater success. The positive reinforcement he received kept his spirits high and his motivation strong. He felt valued, his self-esteem soared, and he was generally happier. Jill, however, was a different story. Despite her equal talents and efforts, she rarely received the appreciation she deserved. Her achievements often went unnoticed, her hard work unacknowledged. The lack of appreciation left a void, a feeling of being undervalued. It sapped her motivation, dimmed her self-esteem, and often left her feeling less than happy. She worked hard just like Jack, but without the fuel of appreciation, her drive to excel dwindled over time. As time passed, this crucial difference began to reflect in their lives. Jack, who was regularly appreciated, continued to shine, his confidence and motivation propelling him to higher heights. Jill, despite her potential, began to lag behind, her unappreciated efforts leading to a decline in her drive and self-esteem. The tale of Jack and Jill illustrates the profound impact of appreciation. It's not just about acknowledging someone's efforts or achievements. It's about fueling their confidence, boosting their self-esteem, and enhancing their overall happiness. It's about making them feel valued and cherished. While both had the same potential, it was appreciation that truly made the difference. But what exactly happens in our minds when we receive appreciation? Well, it's a fascinating process that involves a delightful dance of neurochemicals and psychological responses. When someone appreciates us, our brains tend to bathe in a cocktail of feel-good chemicals. One of the key players in this mix is dopamine, a neurotransmitter often referred to as the reward molecule. Dopamine is released when we experience something pleasurable, such as a warm hug, a delicious meal, or indeed a heartfelt compliment. It's like a pat on the back from your brain saying, "Well done, that was great, let's do it again." This rush of dopamine not only makes us feel good, but also motivates us to repeat the behaviors that led to the reward. On a psychological level, appreciation validates our actions and efforts. It tells us that what we're doing matters, that we're being seen, acknowledged, and valued. This validation is deeply ingrained in our psyche, dating back to our earliest ancestors who learned to survive and thrive in groups. Being appreciated meant being accepted by the tribe, and therefore increasing one's chances of survival. But the effects of appreciation extend beyond these immediate feel-good responses. When we're appreciated, we feel happier, more fulfilled, and more motivated. It boosts our self-esteem and confidence. It encourages positive behaviors and fosters better relationships. It can even improve our physical health by reducing stress and promoting overall well-being. So, the science is clear. Appreciation is not just a nice to have, it's a need to have. It's a powerful tool that can bring out the best in us, fueling our motivation, enhancing our performance, and enriching our lives in countless ways. And it's not just about receiving appreciation. The act of expressing appreciation can be just as rewarding, triggering the same dopamine release and creating a positive feedback loop that benefits both the giver and the receiver. As it turns out, our brains are wired to respond positively to appreciation. So, we know appreciation feels good, but how powerful can it be? Let's dive into the profound impact of appreciation on relationships, work performance, and mental health. It's easy to underestimate the strength of this simple act, but let me assure you it's a force to be reckoned with. Imagine the dynamics of a personal relationship. It could be between friends, family members, or romantic partners. When appreciation is expressed, it creates a positive feedback loop. The person being appreciated feels valued, their self-esteem gets a boost, and they're likely to reciprocate the positive sentiment. It's a ripple effect that can strengthen the bond, fostering a deeper connection. In the realm of work, appreciation takes on another level of importance. A study by the Harvard Business Review found that when employees feel appreciated, their productivity increases significantly. They're more engaged, more committed, and more likely to go the extra mile. It's not just about a pat on the back, it's about recognizing their contribution and reinforcing their value to the team. But the power of appreciation doesn't stop there. It also has a profound impact on our mental health. When we feel appreciated, our brain releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with feelings of pleasure and satisfaction. This not only makes us feel good, but can also help combat stress and anxiety. It's a natural mood booster that can contribute to overall well-being. Let's take a moment to reflect on these real-life examples. A school teacher who received a heartfelt thank you note from a former student years after graduation shared how that simple act of appreciation reignited her passion for teaching. Or consider the story of a struggling artist who, upon receiving appreciation for his work, found the motivation to keep going and ultimately achieved success. These examples are not just stories, they are testaments to the transformative power of appreciation. It's a force that can ignite passion, drive performance, and uplift spirits. It's a catalyst for positive change and a key to unlocking our full potential. The power of appreciation is more profound than we often realize. Knowing all this, how can we better cultivate the habit of appreciating others? This question is of immense importance, not just to make the world a kinder place, but also to foster our own sense of happiness and fulfillment. Let's begin with the simple act of expressing gratitude. It's easy to take things for granted, particularly the daily efforts of those around us, but a moment's pause to say thank you can make all the difference. Whether it's to the barista who prepares your coffee each morning, or your partner who never fails to make you smile, a heartfelt thank you communicates recognition and appreciation of their efforts. Then we have the power of a genuine compliment. Compliments are like little gifts of love. They are not asked for nor expected, but when given sincerely, they can brighten someone's day. A compliment about someone's dedication at work, their patience with their children, or even their choice of outfit can instill a sense of pride and self-worth. Acknowledging others' efforts is another potent way of showing appreciation. By acknowledging the hard work and dedication of others, we validate their efforts, making them feel seen and valued. For instance, acknowledging a colleague's hours spent on a project, or your child's diligence in their studies, can boost their morale and encourage them to continue striving. But here's the beautiful part. These actions of appreciation don't just benefit the receiver. As the giver, you'll find that these acts of kindness create a positive feedback loop. When you express gratitude, give compliments, or acknowledge someone's efforts, you're also reminding yourself of the goodness and beauty in the world and in the people around you. This, in turn, can uplift your own mood and outlook on life. So, let's make it a habit to appreciate the big and the small, the extraordinary and the ordinary. Let's remember to say thank you, to give compliments freely, and to acknowledge the efforts of others. In doing so, we not only uplift others, but we uplift ourselves as well. Appreciation, it seems, is a gift that gives back. As we come to the end of our exploration, let's remember one thing. We've journeyed through the intricate landscapes of human nature, discovering that at our core, we all yearn for appreciation. We've learnt about the science behind appreciation, how it stimulates the release of dopamine, a neurotransmitter that makes us feel good, and oxytocin, the hormone that fosters trust and bonding. We've delved into the power of appreciation, unraveling how it can transform relationships, boost self-esteem, and even improve our health. We've also explored the art of appreciating, learning to express gratitude genuinely and frequently. Now, as we step into the future, let's carry these insights with us. Let's make a conscious effort to appreciate more, and in doing so, nurture the deepest principle of our nature. The craving for appreciation is a fundamental part of our nature, and by understanding and embracing it, we can truly enrich our lives and the lives of those around us.